Alright, welcome to the stream. We are live, and we are ready. So, the realm is live once again. I've activated it about an hour and a half ago, and now it's a full live. Anyone that is whitelisted can join once again, and I've uploaded the new world, so it is uploaded and ready to go. I put my whole inventory in this chest just in case, but it looks like it's saved fine. So now it looks like I'm ready to get going again. There's one thing I want to do, and that's prepare to continue a construction. Now this construction project has been going for a little while now. I need to get a bed first, though. I need to get to sleep. I go back into the student dorms right here. This is, again, the university that I was building last stream. The, I forgot the name of it, but whatever. The goal now is to make a student union. Oh yeah, it's the Europa University, I think. Or the, whatever. I forgot if that was the full name or if it was University of Europa. But, yeah, it's meant to be not tied to any specific city. It's meant to be just like a primary northern university that the northern cities of the Empire send their students to. Or at least, like, it will be a rival to the one I establish in Kufmal. I'm gonna try to have three big universities. The first one is built in Prometheus, and that's mostly built. I'll continue to add to it later. The second one is, going to be... Well, the second one is this one, and then the third one will be in the capital city of Kufmal City, so... And I need a bit more food. I'm running low, so let me go ahead and collect some of these crops. This is actually from the College of Agriculture. I'm stealing some of their, produce, but I don't think they'll mind. Let's see. Go ahead and get all that. Take the carrots, too. Oh, screw it. I'll harvest everything for them. Why not? Put the rest in the chests. But we're gonna actually go down and do some mining real quick, because I'll show you all. I made a lot of progress today. Today I had to do a few things around town, but when I wasn't doing that, I actually had time to start construction on the Student Union. And I'm basing it loosely around the design of the university I went to, here in Orlando. I wonder if you can guess what it is. But then, yeah. So that's what we're going to be basing it around. I'll show that off first. I started by building a fountain. I mined enough stone to build this, so... Yeah, oh, hello, Mr. Pickle. Welcome to the stream. I actually see that Spent is live as well. I commented in his stream earlier. I think I'm actually going to redirect to his stream if it's still up by the time this one ends. I figured out how redirects work somewhat, so that was my first time figuring out how one of those works. But yeah, so... Oh yeah, thank you. But yeah, this is the new project that I've been starting. It is a student union, and I've gotten the basic outline. I just have to do the roof and then fill out the actual rooms, because I want to try to do as much of the interior as possible. So we'll have a big, like, I'll have a glass dome in the middle of the ceiling, but we'll have it 3 stories tall, actually probably 4, because the space the roof takes up will probably be its own floor as well. We have 1 staircase so far, and I mostly ran out of materials getting to this point, so I just wanted to get it to a good cap-off point last night. And now our next goal, I have scaffolding here, but we're going to try to continue the roof and enclose this place. But to do that, I need more materials, because the chest, I have a chest set up here, and as you can tell when I get up the scaffold, I'm mostly out of materials, so I need to go down, and I actually ended up making a stairway down into the mountain over here, and I reached Deep Slate territory, and I actually found a large one of those new generation caves. So, and by caves I mean one of those huge caverns that spans out and is really dangerous because, you know, all the stuff spawns there. And I managed to run around with some torches. All I did down there was finish the staircase and run around lighting up this area around the staircase down there. But now I need to actually go down there and fight my way through the rest of whatever's down there. So, I'm going to take the carrots and the bread with me. And I'm gonna leave the rest of the stuff here. Let's see what else I don't need right now. I don't need the lanterns right now. I'll put those back in here. Now, what we need... Well, I'm gonna make a bunch of torches for this. I'm running low on wood, too. I forgot to keep getting it. Let's just make as many as we can. That won't really be enough. You know, we don't need a ton, because I need a lot of raw materials, mainly. Because while we're down there, I'm also thinking we'll get some, what's it called? Other materials like stone types, like granite, diorite, and I also need to get sandstone up here, so... Oh, and I have the extra piece of coal. So let me just make sure I have everything I need, and then we're gonna go down there and fight for our lives for a little bit. Okay, there's that. If I need to cook some more stone, do I have enough here? Yeah, I'll cook half a stack of stone while we're gone. Nice mud house. Oh yeah, I like making some more mud brick. I imported this mud brick from Cape Lookout, which is another city. And I actually finally put the link to the wiki in the description of the stream, as well as the Discord. So now... And I need to actually update the wiki for this realm at some point. I have a lot of changes I need to make, and not a lot of time to do it. Because I have orientation for my job tomorrow. I've been growing a bunch of bamboo over here to make the scaffold. But we're gonna head down, and... This is some of the stuff I got from last expedition. So, at the end of the stream last night, this is stuff I had obtained, and there's even more down there that I wanted to obtain in the ground down there, but again, it's surrounded by mobs. So, we're gonna head straight down there, and see if we can get some of the materials down there. Mainly deep slate, because I need a lot of deep slate. But yeah, I do like the mud brick. It looks nice, because I built the ziggurat. I built the, I have a ziggurat in Cape Lookout that centers the city, but I made that out of mud brick, because that was right when that update came out. So anyways, so now I lit up this area, so I can mine the stuff down here, but I didn't actually want to mine it until now, so... I do see skeletons everywhere, but, you know, what can you do? I mean, I think I'm doing pretty good. This is all the netherite I was able to get. So I made just enough for most of my tools and, my armor, and then I stopped, so. Oh, and they're starting to target. Do I have flame on my bow? I forgot. Yes, I do. And I missed. I like the silhouette that the skeleton has on the back of him. Ooh, diamonds! Let's go. Any around it? I always try to mine some around it to see if it's a different type of vein, but I don't think it is this time. I don't really need... Well, usually I ignore iron, but I'm making a lot of lanterns for my builds. Oh! 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 I will take those. We take those W's. Oh, that's a good vein, too. Good thing I brought the fortune pick. I mean, I say brought, but it's the pickaxe. It's the Super Mario Bros. 2, baby, gamity. That is the pickaxe I like to use. I actually have a graveyard of old tools that, like, were destroyed, when I fell in lava before I made the netherite stuff, so... There is a graveyard in the capital city hidden underneath one of the temples there, so... And I also have a few of the old tools in the museum that I showed off last stream as well. Let's just keep expanding over here. I know I'm supposed to be getting materials, but treasure hunting is always fun. I'm like a dwarf. I like getting as much gold as I can, even though it's aesthetically... or only aesthetically useful. I see something in the distance over there. I don't know what that is. Do I have a Discord? I do have a Discord, Mr. Pickle. It's in the... It should be in the description of the stream. Or at least I hope it's in the description of the stream. I checked and I think it was. And another thing that I'm kind of happy about is, I think I fixed my internet. So I know I had issues last night during the stream with my internet. Now, I mean, knock on wood, I think I fixed my internet because I called Spectrum today, and they hadn't installed the proper package on the hardware I just installed the day before. So they actually, when I was on the phone, it took them like 5 minutes to change the software on the hardware that I installed. And now I actually have a much higher upload speed than I had last night. So hopefully that means that the stream's a bit smoother. So And I think it's holding together okay right now. The bitrate is still low. I set the bitrate really low because of the problems in the past, but if this holds together, I may increase the bitrate for next stream. Again, it's not like I'm not very skilled with stream settings, so I don't know everything about how to optimize it for my machine. In fact, I had a friend help me build the PC that I'm streaming on right now, because I'm not very techy, and my friend was, so... I mean... It works, and it worked when I first built it, and it still works now, so... And I did run out of torches just now, and I know that creeper's coming towards me. But, yeah. Yeah, because I think it's better, so that's good. The tax collector. Yeah, let me show some of the other names of my tools. I try to give them silly names. So I have the tax collector here, based off an inside joke from an old chat. We got Super Mario... Ow! That's why we have the armor. I guess there was another creeper I didn't see. Oh, and there's a witch over there. Let me execute the witch. There we go. 2 shots. 2 shots of vodka. I love that meme. The meme where this woman just goes 2 shots of vodka as she's making a cocktail, but she pours like half the bottle in. You know, I actually have a lot of vodka right now, and I want to make some mixed drinks. I want to make a screwdriver, but I got peach juice instead of orange juice, and I wanted to see if peach juice makes a good screwdriver, so that's something I may experiment with. I won't do it tonight, though, because I have an orientation early tomorrow morning, and I want to make sure I'm feeling my best for that. So I'm no drinking tonight, but in the past, I have drank during a lot of my other streams, so. Let's see. Now, where was I thinking before? Right now, now that I've cleared out more of the area, I'm gonna just mine a lot of deep slate. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, and now I'm getting the streaming errors I was talking about earlier. I guess I spoke too soon. Maybe that didn't fix the issue. Well, dang. I wonder if there's a way to, like, turn the stream preview off or something, or if I could, like, set the quality to the lowest on the stream preview, so... Maybe that would help? I don't know. If I have performance issues, let me know. So maybe I spoke too soon, my bad. At that point, if that doesn't fix it, I don't know what will, and I may just have to live with the consequences, which sucks, but oh well. You know, I need to tell myself I don't have to jump before every attack, since the damage I have on that sword will take it out in 2 hits regardless of if I jump, so... That's just the old force of habit. So we have about 2 stacks. I need some deep slate for the future, always. I always use deep slate since it's so easy to get in large quantities. But the main material I need right now would be wood, granite, and what was it? Wood, granite, and sandstone. I need a lot of sandstone. So I think this is enough for now. I'm going to return to the surface, and I'm going to try to get a bunch of sandstone so we can continue the roof. Not a streamer, so you can't. Yeah, I mean, and again, I don't know the intricacies of, like, PC stuff, so whatever. I'll figure something out with it. It's my burden to carry. Let's see. I can actually get some granite from right here. Let's go ahead and collect some while we're here. Some granite, some diorite, some andesite. The works. Lag. Damn it. Yeah, it's... Why is it consistently saying I'm not having enough... Like, are they throwing my internet or something? Because it's consistently saying not receiving enough. And now it's saying no data. What the hell? It's either error, no data, or anything else. What the hell is going on here? And it just started at, like, a few minutes ago, and it's not stopping. I don't get it. What's going on with this? I don't get it. Like, the only other thing is, the weird thing is, I'm not getting any drop frame notifications, so that's weird. Last stream, I got a lot of drop frame notifications, which aren't appearing now, but I still see the, YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming, so I don't get it. That's... I just want to stream, dang it. I don't want to have to deal with this crap, and I don't know how to deal with it. I just... Do I... And I've tried to look up how to fix it so many times, and I just can't figure out what's causing it. It's just so annoying. Whatever. I'm not gonna get anywhere by complaining about it. I'm gonna just... I don't know. Mining one block at a time, and not just building a massive impractical tunnel for marine observation? Wait, what? What, are you talking about a project you're doing? Do I have a wire? No, I don't have Ethernet. The problem is... the router is so far away that I would need, like, an industrial length of Ethernet cord to get to the router. And all these extensions and stuff, so... I thought about it, but, like, I just hope that fixing the, Spectrum side would work, but I guess even after contacting Spectrum and having them increase it, that's still not enough. Let me try doing a speed test in my other monitor. I wonder what a speed test would show. Because the last time I did it, it had like 10 megabit upload. Let me see what a speed test does, because it's always good with download, but that doesn't matter when you're live streaming. And I don't know, probably me, you know, live streaming while doing a speed test would affect things. I mean, I'm still getting like 8 megabits upload. I don't, well, 7. But like, that's better than before, so I don't know what's causing all this mess. I don't know. Why is it doing this? Can I, like, change the stream settings? I can't change them while I'm live. I don't get it. Family have Spectrum, and I'm sure you're on Verizon now. I mean, I don't know. I could only choose Spectrum because that's what my apartment was partnering with. I don't know. I already signed up for a 1-year thing, so... I mean, I know it's cancel anytime, but, like, I don't even know if switching ISPs would do anything, you know? This is just annoying. I guess the only benefit is that I don't have dropped frames in Streamlabs. So that's one small improvement, I guess. Now, I don't need any of these materials, so I can put them here for now. The only thing I'll need is the iron. Yeah, iron and the coal. How the hell did I get sugar? Oh, I killed the witch. Okay. I guess I'll harvest some of the bamboo, too. Only some, I don't care about the rest. Let me switch the music. I know this song's a little long. Some of the mixes of the stream playlist are like 15 minutes long. Oh, I like this theme. This is a good one. Let's see. So let me gather what's left of the materials here. Put these away. Well, I guess I'll take the string so if I need to make more scaffold. What else do I need? I'll make more bread. Okay, there's the bread. No, Jesus is the bread. Yeah, I gotta remember that. Jesus is the bread, everyone. Remember that. I'll take these for dye. Since I'm gonna be staying in that student union for a while, I guess I'll make another furnace. Maybe 2. I'll just take the rest of this with me. Get back. I kind of wish I didn't put knockback on my sword because it makes it harder. Like, I have to chase after them. Come, get back here. Suffering from success, I guess. It really sucks when I was trying to get Prismarine in the Ocean Monument, because having to fight those guardians when your sword knocks them away is a pain in the ass. I think I had a trident I tried to use that with, but I don't know if the trident did the same thing or not. It's late for you, so you have to go to bed. Alright, well, you have a good night, Mr. Pickle. Thank you for joining. I wonder if Spence still alive. Let me comment on his stream again. Oh, come on! I just built that! Well, and there's... How did you... Oh, yeah, that's how you got in there. Forgot I put the pressure plates on that door. Well, I'll replace that tile later. Any other creatures in here I should be worried about? Guess not. Let's see if Spet's still alive. I'll make a comment on his stream. Give me 1 minute. Yeah, he's alive. That is a weird creature. Okay, he is fighting... I don't know what mod pack that is, but yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, no, that's the audio, yep. Alright, anyways, back to it. Back to it. Now, my plan is to head up to the roof. Oh yeah. So let's drop these materials off. And before we head up to the roof, I need to get a bunch more sand for sandstone. So let's go do that. In the meantime, I'm going to cook up... Take this glass out. And I'm going to cook up the rest of the raw iron. Put all that up. Actually, I could separate this. Shit. And I messed that up. Oops. Well, in that case, 7? Was it? Yeah. I don't want to, I guess, I mean, I can waste coal if I want to, but I don't know. I feel weird about that, so... I'm gonna head down, get some, sand. But yeah, so this is gonna be a rotunda, sort of. I want to have, maybe a food court on the bottom, I think? Or, like, I could have a shop here. I could have, like, 2 foods... No, I'll have a food stall here. I'll have a sit-down restaurant over here. And I'll have, maybe... I don't know what I'll have over here, but I'll figure something out. So right now, let's head over and get some more sand. I also want to get more wood, so let's chop down this tree and replant when it drops. While we're getting the sand. Replace the dirt, because I don't care. Alright. Thankfully, this shovel is a blessing when it comes to getting sand fast. And as you can see, over there is the town of Demopan. I may want to expand it at one point, or I'll leave it to a governor. Oh, hi, Dina. Welcome, welcome. I had to click off of spent stream right now because I need to save every computer resource for uploading my stream. The stream is improved a little bit, but there are still lag spikes on my end. But I did actually get Spectrum to fix my upload speed. So it fixed one part of the problem, but I don't know. It hasn't fixed it completely. It's just slightly better than last time. So let's see, because he's still streaming, right? Yeah. Yes, he is still streaming. Yeah, I just had to pause the stream because I need to conserve my computer resources. But I did redirect. I figured out how redirects work, and I redirected to spent stream, so when this ends, it should do that. But, like, I mean, he may end his stream first, I don't know. I kind of have to get to bed at a decent hour tonight because I have a big orientation tomorrow. But, anyways. If I didn't have that tomorrow, I may make a few cocktails or something, but not tonight. Maybe tomorrow night, you know? Yeah, maybe tomorrow night, I think. That would be a good time to stream. I wanna stream a lot more now that I actually have slightly better streaming capabilities. So right now, let's see. I need a lot more sand than that to work on the roof, because I want to make the roof of that student union building completely out of sandstone. And I actually did get a fair amount of yellow dye to get the window tinting for the yellow. I mean, the white's easy because, you know, you can use bone meal. But the yellow, you gotta get a lot of these things. So I got a lot of those yellow flowers. In fact, if I need... I doubt I'll need much more, but I'll gather a few more. Thankfully, I think this sunflowers, or whatever their names are, also drop the yellow dye. But yeah, whatever I used last time. You have a small pachinko machine in the back. Unregulated small gambling is good for the economy. Aw, that's... You know, that's smart. You know, you gotta... It's like those people that, like, buy, those vending machines from, like, weird places and set up, like, random vending machines everywhere, but it's never a big company that does it. It's always, like, some guy who operates, like, 4 of them around town or something like that. I guess you could do the same thing with, sketchy gambling, too. Or you could just be like those, CSGO gambling sites or whatever. And scam kids out of their money, but, like, I mean, people get in trouble for that all the time anyways. Like, you know, all the whole cryptocurrency BS. And what's funny about all the cryptocurrency BS is, all those crypto bros pushing the metaverse and everything else. But the funny thing is, as soon as this generative AI technology came out, like the chatbot AI craze now, as soon as that happened, all of the big tech companies were like, I don't want to play with metaverse anymore, and just the concept of metaverse just died instantly. And it was hilarious watching the crypto bros have like such a meltdown. It's very fun. Watching people take L's is always entertaining, unless you're the one taking the L. So, and I've taken plenty of L's before, but still, you gotta make sure you're not the one who is taking. We're working on the university. Yes, I am. I am gathering materials to continue the roof of the student union. I actually built what you see now last night. And, well, some last night after the stream, and most of it today. So, now the goal is to just complete the roof, and then I'll start filling in the interior of the building. I have a few interior walls up, but I'm designing it around the student union of the university that I went to in Orlando, Florida. And, yeah, there's one big university there, so you can probably guess what it is. And I forgot to turn all this sand into sandstone. Oops. Alright, let's go here. I should have brought a sawmill. Oh well. Isn't that more efficient? I think it is. So we'll make most of this into sandstone. And I need a lot of these. Although I think I want to make a lot of sandstone slabs if I can. I really do wish I had a sawmill. Wait, it's not a sawmill. What's the name of it? Stone cutter? Okay, stone cutter. Oh, that's easy. I can make that. There we go. Much easier. Alright, so we have this, and I want to make... Let's start with a stack, maybe? A little bit more. There we go. That should be enough to get a little start. And I need to turn the rest of this into... Or at least most of this into cut sandstone. Just to get a basic outline going. Am I doing one more layer of stairs, or am I just going... How tall... Now, let me think about this. I may have the top floor just be storage or something. Because if that's the floor, I want at least 3 stories. Or, I mean, 3, blocks of height. Okay, let's have... I think I know what I want to do with this. We'll have this last layer I started be stairs, and then the rest of it will be slabs. So, I may have to go and get even more. Oops. I should have brought a bed here, too. My bad. I meant to do that. Let's just turn all of this into stairs. How did I learn to build so well? This is not my best work. My best, like, because if you boil down, most of my building style is, like, 3x5 outlines, or 3x3 outlines, where I have a supporting column, a roof block, and then filler, and I just change the blocks of the filler. It doesn't actually have a lot of depth. Only, like, that building has some depth. I think my best work was the cathedral in the capital city that I showed off last stream. That was the thing I think that's my favorite thing I've ever built in Minecraft, like, ever. Because I actually had a 3D model of a cathedral in the city of Reims, or however you say it, in France. And I didn't make it a one-to-one, I used it as an inspiration. So, I really enjoyed making that. But that would be my... Ah, shoot. Oh wait, did I pick up the block? Let's go. I forgot how easy it is to break sandstone if you have too fast of a pickaxe, but yeah. So, this isn't my best work, I just have to streamline some things so I don't lose my mind planning things too much, like over-planning. And I'm using way more sandstone than I need to doing this double outline, but it's slightly faster than, what's it called? Slightly faster than saving materials. So it's either you use less materials but take more time, or you use more materials and save some time. For a great low rate you can get online, go to the general and save some time. So I'm going to fill the rest of this out, but I realize I'm going to still need way more sandstone than I currently have. But what I think I'm going to do instead is I'm going to go over back here and instead make a quarry, instead of just getting the surface sand and turning that into sandstone. Where's some water? I'm too lazy. I just want to jump. Okay, and boom. There we go. Again, I should have brought a bed with me, but, I mean, I have netherite armor, so I think I'm fine. Let's make the quarry right here on the edge, I'd say. Or here. That works, too. I want to get, like, right in that sweet spot layer, if I can. So to get there, I need to dig a little deeper. Okay, and I'll take a bit of cobblestone, too. So then I'll just go to town on this layer. I didn't build any other light sources, either. I should have brought coal. Oops. So hopefully this will be a little bit faster. And one thing I plan on doing, another project that I plan on doing in the future, is I only have one shulker box inside this ender chest, but I have the materials to make a bunch more, because I did a stream a while back where I raided a bunch of end cities, so, I have the materials to make more shulker boxes, but I want to make more and make an organized system of building materials, to where I can always start a project no matter where I am. Like, I won't have to make a whole supply chain of materials wherever I'm building new things. Because usually it's like, if I want to start building up a town and turn it into a city, I'll have to establish its own quarry and its own production facilities. Either that or I need to import materials from another city. But if I set up something like this, it can help me start projects a little bit faster. So how much do we have? I think this may be enough to get the next layer of the roof done, but I want to get as much as I can. I may want to set up mud brick production here too, but actually no. I'll save most of the mud brick construction for Cape Lookout. Alright, after this, I think I'm ready to head back out. I know y'all can't see too much here, but I hate that the stream preview, though. I have a stream preview up in the corner, but it does not stay live. I mean, I don't know if there's a way to hide it, but, like, I don't actually stream using the primary ingest server. I stream using, like, a different setup that, like, gives a better streaming UI, I think. but I don't know. It's hard to explain. I don't know much about streaming, and I haven't learned a lot. I've just mostly stuck with the little bit I know. So, that may be my fault, but oh well. I am a man of habits. Anyways, as for the rest of tonight, I would have streamed a little bit earlier, but I actually met a family member at Olive Garden, the classiest of restaurants, so I got me my fettuccine Alfredo from Olive Garden. Love me the good chicken Alfredo. Do I have wool? I do not, but I do have iron. See you later, suckers. Ah, you missed. Ow, he didn't miss that time. Let me make some shears real quick so I can get a sheep sheared. And then I'll quickly make a bed. Will you cut that out? He's annoying me. Come on, where's the sheep? There they are. I actually, again, the reason I built the College of Agriculture as the first college here is because it conveniently gives me access to a lot of building materials. One thing I find that is a nice little cheat for single player when you're building a lot is if you set up one of those automated wool farms, you can use that as a building material. And sure, that's not a realistic building material, but it definitely looks fine. Alright, so let me get asleep. We have enough wool here. Oh yeah, I forgot they drop glowstone too. We'll keep these on me though. Question in suspense chat. Cucumbers or pickles better? I would say cucumbers. I'd say they're more versatile, because like pickles, you know, they have a very specific flavor and a process to make them. But cucumbers, you can use them in a wider variety of recipes and can turn them into more things. I just like versatility, so I'd pick cucumbers, so. I haven't actually used cucumbers much in my own cooking, but now that you mention it, I kind of should, since they're... I like them. I think they taste fine in the stuff I've had them in, so. Plus, funny thing... One of the species in this empire based on Toho are Kappa, and if you know anything about Kappa, they have a affinity for cucumbers, so that's another reason I would pick it. But Kappa, if you don't know what a Kappa is a type of yokai species that's like a it's a mythical species that looks like a turtle, sort of, but they have like a hole in the center of their head where there's water pooled in there. And, like, they use that to survive on land and whatnot, but, like, they either pull pranks on people or they, like, build weird projects like dams and stuff. They're, like, engineers of sorts, so interesting little thing about random folklore. Okay, so now, we have our materials, let's get to work. What else should we make? I think we need... What was it? Well, first, let's turn at least a stack of these into cut sandstone. And then we have plenty of slabs. We need a lot of stairs. That's what we need. So, let's go ahead and make the stairs. Boom. There's one stack. We'll go ahead and make... another half stack, I think should be good for now. And then, is that all for what we need up there? I think that's enough to get started. So let's head back up. Pickles. But yeah, welcome back, pleb. Yeah, welcome to the stream. What's in the big gold cup? Mostly Coke Zero, really. Usually my favorite drink of choice is Coke Zero. Not healthy for me, I know, but, hey, it's fine. And it's better than Diet Coke, so. If I had to pick If I had to pick a favorite diet drink, though, I think Diet Dr. Pepper is the best of the diet drinks, so. But I don't have that with me right now. I actually got the big gold cup on the way home from Olive Garden, baby! I am very much not healthy right now. I've been meaning to cut down on my weight, but let's just say that's been slow to start. So hopefully once I start my job and have, like, a bit more steps in my day, that'll help. I can start cooking better too. But another thing is that, what was it? Oh, am I really gonna jump for it? Yeah. But, what was I saying? Oh yeah, a good thing about my apartment complex is that it does have a, what was it? It has a gym, like, 2 minutes from me. I can walk 2 minutes to a private gym in the apartment complex, so that is very helpful, and I'm gonna make a lot more use of that now that I've finished the move-in process, so. And it's funny, because, again, my apartment actually, it was one name and one owner when we moved in, and literally the day after we moved in, we got a paper on our door saying that the place had been bought by new owners, and it's now owned by a different group, so that was quite a surprise. But, I mean, the transition has been going okay right now. It's just weird. Let me check chat. Thought Olive Garden had healthy stuff. Never been there because it's too expensive. I mean, my folks were buying this time. And I actually go with the guys. Apparently, when you go to Olive Garden, you can actually get just soup, salad, and breadsticks, and it's just unlimited soup, salad, and breadsticks as a main course. Like, there's an option to get just that, but as a main course for, like, $10 or something. And if you do that, like, that'll fill you up completely. Their best soup is the chicken and gnocchi, I think. It's a very good soup. So, let's see. So we got that. My ADHD is telling me I need to remove that piece across the way, but I'll get to that. I'll burn that bridge when I get to it. Now we're going to replace with slabs. I think slabs are the way to go. So now I will only do 1 block's worth around this edge instead of 2, since we're going to go with slabs. Sitting on your couch eating goldfish? I have 1 bag of goldfish that is actually very expired. It expired 6 months ago, but I hold on to it because I use it as a cooking ingredient. I actually use goldfish as, like, a thickener, like a replacement for breadcrumbs. Like, I mean, I have panko now, but, like, I have it whenever I get free goldfish from something. Like, if I find them at an event or something, I'll take a bag and I'll just crush them up and use them as a replacement for panko in recipes. Because I try to be frugal. And hey, it may be expired, but as long as I don't taste it that much, I can still use it for recipes. Call me weird, I know, but it works. How many packs of ramen do I got? Right now I only have 5 packs. I usually buy them 1 6-pack at a time, and I've only used 1 out of the new pack, so, but when I do, my favorite way to make ramen is, I don't do the cup ramen at all. I never do the cup ramen. I only do the block ramen. I have a plastic container that lets me cook it in the microwave in 3 minutes, because I hate boiling water. So, I just use the microwave, and I, make that in there, and then I use that container, and what I do is I add, cheese, like shredded cheese, and then I also add, you know, the seasoning packet, but then I add Chick-fil-A sauce, and I'm telling you, if you have Chick-fil-A sauce, please put it on your ramen. Like, it is heavenly. I guarantee you will like it. It is, I can't eat ramen without Chick-fil-A sauce now, because I just buy bottles of it at the store, and it's just, I can't describe it with words, you know? I can't recommend it highly enough. But yeah, block ramen is very good. Chick-fil-A sauce is crazy, yeah. Try that after the stream. But yeah, like, again, I love, because Chick-fil-A sauce is very good for, you know, any hearty stuff you got. But my go-to, usually my go-to meal during college was, I would usually only have like one big meal a day, and like maybe a banana in the morning. So I would only have one major meal in the day after breakfast. But that would be, I'd make a cup of rice, and then in a big bowl, and then I'd throw a bunch of crap I had in the fridge in there. I usually have mushrooms. I love mushrooms, so I'll chop up a bunch of mushrooms, and I'll cook them on a skillet, and then I'll put them in there. And then I'll use probably a canned food, like canned chicken or tuna or something, just some canned meat, or even fresh meat if I get some, and I'll chop it up finely, and I'll put that in there. And then I'll put shredded cheese, I'll put in some soy sauce. If it's hearty enough, I won't add Chick-fil-A sauce, because it is a decent amount of calories, but sometimes I'll add it, sometimes I won't, and then that usually ends up making a big meal that will tide me over for the entire day, so. And usually the reason I also did that is I drank a lot last semester, and it really didn't do well for my waistline, and I'm still suffering from the effects of that now. So I'm gonna cut back on the booze, but I'm gonna usually now save most of my booze either for when I'm having a big live stream, when I'm not working the next day, or if I'm doing something with my friends. So that's what I would probably reserve that for. So now what we're doing is just adding another layer of slabs half a block up, and we're just gonna keep going like this till we get near the center, and once we get to the center, we'll use glass blocks and we'll make a dome. Like, the Simpsons movie. Dome Depot. So I think that should be fine with here. And I'm sort of winging this as I go. And I've ran out of some materials. Let me just make a bunch more slabs real quick. Should keep me going a little while longer. How much student debt I got? Thankfully, my folks have Bright Futures, which is like a prepaid... sorry. They have Florida Prepaid for me, which was a prepayment plan. And then I also got a bunch of, like, Bright Futures, so, like, the state-funded scholarship program for general education. And then I also got a bit of a grant from the university I went to, UCF, when I was first applying. So with all of that combined, I am debt-free. I am literally debt-free in terms of college payments. So that is something I am very thankful for. And now I am going to actually saddle myself with my first little bit of my debt because I just bought that new car. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Why did I use slabs when this is... Oops. I guess this is the whole block. My bad. I thought this was the half block. Okay, oops. So I just used a bunch of half slabs. I mean, it doesn't make a difference, really, but whatever. I don't know if that makes a difference in the code, but oops. Alright, so that's another layer of the roof. Do I got any pets? We have a dog at home, but I don't have any in the dorm, or, sorry, I keep saying dorm, I mean to say apartment. I don't have any in the apartment because that would be, you know, not, I would have to pay extra. So and I'm not ready to get a pet right now on my own. So do I want to just keep going up like this? I think I'm gonna go a half step now. I think I'm gonna go, like, an extra layer in on the regular blocks before I go to the next layer above that. So let me just do this. I don't want the ceiling to be too tall. At this point, I'll just turn everything I have left into these. I always forget it every time I do a relatively large project, but, I always forget how fast a stack goes. Like, you would think, you know, a whole stack of materials is a lot, but then when you actually get around to building, you're like, oh, it's gone. So, oh well. Do I have any advice for people going to college like yourself soon? Oh, well, congratulations on making the choice to go to college. I would say, make sure you're prepared for the difficulty level of your major. The major I chose was hospitality, so it's not very difficult, and was grateful for that, because the more difficult your major is, the more you need to focus on your studies, and the less you can afford to, like BS and do dumb stuff with your friends. And if you're going to college, part of that experience is goofing off and doing dumb stuff with your friends. So, make sure that, like, you are good at managing your time. The main thing I do for managing my time is I just make spreadsheets for literally everything. Like, I have spreadsheets. I have, like, a master spreadsheet that, is, like, my calendar, and I put all my events on it. I have a spreadsheet that, like, tracks my expiration dates for all my food. I actually made that spreadsheet a few days ago. I have a spreadsheet for, like, keeping track of, even random crap in games I'm playing. I have spreadsheets for keeping track of I had spreadsheets for keeping track of the due dates of my assignments, before I graduated. Yeah, again, the main thing is just compartmentalize and make sure that you make it hard for yourself to forget about things you need to do. Because the biggest place you'll cap yourself is forgetting you had to do something. You never procrastinate a lot. Had a 5-month project and did it last week. Oh no. Yeah. I got more lazy. Senioritis really does kick in after a while, so you need to watch out for that. But at least when you're in the middle of it, think about it like, just get it over with so you can, do all your lazy stuff, without any guilt. Because I just hate, like, procrastinating when I could be working on something, because, like, I'd just be feeling a bunch of guilt and anxiety the whole time. I know that's not a problem for some people, but some of it really is a mindset, like a get it out of the way sort of thing. But you gotta make sure you don't BS it, too. You gotta actually put in an effort. If you need to, like, and another thing is pick a good place to study. It really depends. Some people love studying in, like, a busy area. Like, they'll go into the student union and study, or they'll go to the library and study. But as for me, I always study in the comfort of my own dorm. That's where I studied. And I liked studying next to this rig. I just liked being able to do stuff from the rig I built, and I like having all my tabs, and I'm good at not letting it distract me too much, to where I can bunker down and do what I need to do. But some people at my university, since we're so close to Disney, some people would literally just go to Disney, but the hotels. They would go to the Disney, like, Magic Kingdom resort hotels, and they'd hop on the monorail every hour and just spend each hour in a different lobby of a different Disney hotel, and they just do their homework in the lobby. Like, I would never be one of those people, because I'm not an insane Disney fan. But some people, that's a good way for them to focus, I guess. ChatGPT? I never used it even though it came out near the end of my college time. Like, from my experimentation is, it'll just say random BS. It'll spew random BS at you that sounds true, but it'll just make it up. Like, half of the time it's just making it up. It does a little bit of trolling, you see. So, I don't know. I don't care for ChatGPT too much. The only reason I kind of like ChatGPT in general is not for study, but just the fact that chatbots like that existing. Or, no. The thing that is funny, I really like the existence of general, like, art AI, too. Like, those AI art programs, because it really forces people who were not as good at art as they thought they were to face the truth. Like, it made a lot of mid-artists realize that they may have overvalued themselves and they need to actually put in effort. So, and seeing them melt down on Twitter was pretty funny. So, call it a hot take, but, like, again, the people, like, seething about AI art is infinitely entertaining to no end. Couldn't I build a shulker box and buy sand? Oh, store sand in it? I could. So I have, the reason I keep this, the name of this pickaxe, Port Island Plunderer, that's also an inside reference, but the reason I have it is for this ender chest. I do have a shulker, oh, I forgot to empty this out before, oops. But the reason I have it is I have one shulker box. Oh, I forgot to empty this out too. That was from another previous mining expedition, so that needs to be cleared out. But I have, like I said, I have one shulker box, and I've been meaning to actually build a lot more. So, and like make them different colors so I could actually keep building materials with me. That's a project I kind of need to do. So, once I'm finished with this building, I think I may engage in that project. So, but this is I started building this thinking, oh, I'll get it done really quickly, but yeah, no, this is a very big project, and I don't know what I was doing. But this is kind of like the center of the campus, so this should be one of the larger buildings in the campus. But once I'm committed to I'm committed to the bid at this point. I don't want to, like, shrink the scale of it, you know? I gotta at least see this through. So now, let's see. Let me go back down, and I need to make more slabs again. Yo, great. I know I got a lot of games. How much storage you got? I know I got a lot of games. I actually uninstalled a bunch of games from Steam recently. I think I have... Oh god, it's kind of embarrassing. I have 2.7 terabytes total total on my computer of storage, but I'm using most of it. I only have 175 gigs free, and that's after uninstalling some stuff, so... Actually, most of that is pictures, because I tried to save a bunch of old pictures from my phone. So a lot of that is just old pictures, and most of it's like memes I had saved and I'm never gonna look at again. But, yeah, so I have so many games, and I have a lot of games that I've just never played. And, the reason I've never played them is because of Minecraft, because, you know, I'm just building stuff on Minecraft the whole time, and I don't actually play the games that I got in my library, so... You know, maybe I should start a series where I start playing games in my library. I think that could be an interesting, where I just have a live stream series, where I just try out the games that have been sitting in my library forever and see if I like them or not. Would you all be interested in that? Because that may be something I'll consider. Ah, shit. Come on, get it! No! Geronimo! Leave no block behind. Oh, that would be cool. Okay, I don't got an SD card on my phone. I do, but, like, I don't know. If I could go back, pleb, I wish I had not started to move photos, because now when I wanted to show people stuff from long ago, I can't just pull out my phone and show them. But, I just thought it would be good to, like, keep them on a hard drive, but, like, I don't know. If I could turn back time, I would just not deal with the whole endeavor. Oh, come on, not again. Please don't. No, I'm stronger than this. I will not jump down to get those 2 blocks, alright? And I'm out of materials. I know I just said I'm not going to, but, my excuse is I ran out of slabs. You didn't see anything. No block left behind. Damn it. Okay, time to go back up and make more slabs. I just want to finish this damn roof. You'll get your rent when you fix this damn door. Classic. Alright, let's see. I need to go here. Get me... slab maker, make me a slab. There we go. So I'm thinking if I do start a series of games that have been rotting in my library, one of the games I got a long time ago and I never started was U-Boat. If you heard of that, it's like a simulation game where you control a U-Boat and go out on patrols and try to avoid sinking while, like, sinking merchant shipping and stuff. So I got that game on sale, and I haven't played it. What other games have I not, played? Let me pull up my Steam list here. I do want to play more, Railroads Online, even though I have played that before. I kind of want to stream more of that at one point. Let's see. That's a good drink stream, because I can mess things up really badly if I have a lot of drink in me. What other games? Let's see. Uh... Huh, I've played more than... I've never played Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. Oh, wait, no, sorry. I thought it was Battlegrounds. I have played Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, but not Totally Accurate Battlegrounds. I tried playing Stormworks at one point, but it was too clunky for me. What else have I not played? I haven't played... I haven't played Bomber Crew in a while. I haven't played Frostpunk. I got Frostpunk for free, but I never played it. What's Force of Nature? That looks like some old... I don't know. I'll go through and I'll figure out other games. I also have Foxhole, but I've never... I also have Foxhole, but I've never played that either. Let's see. I don't know. I'll pick out games I haven't played before. Oh, and my music paused. Wait a minute, didn't another thing of that just play? Let me skip. Ah, Utsuho's theme. That's a good one. Let's see. Do you think I would be interested in shooting games like Call of Duty or Valorant? I play TF2 sometimes. I stream a lot of Team Fortress 2. So, that's... My two favorite shooting games of all time are Team Fortress 2 and Hold Fast Nations at War. And if you haven't heard of the latter, Hold Fast Nations at War, I stream that a lot. That is a Napoleonic Wars era shooter, where it has 150 player matches of two teams that everyone has muzzle-loading muskets that take, like, 8 seconds to reload. Either that or you man a cannon, like you're an artilleryman, and you just... Or you're a cavalryman, and you just fight. And, like, there's other objectives and stuff, but it's one of the most fun shooter games I've ever played because of proximity chat. And the proximity chat in that game is hilarious. So, anyways, now let's add another layer. What time is it? I haven't checked on the time. It's been about an hour into the stream. That's pretty good. I don't see this stream going much longer than 2 hours because I have to get ready for my work tomorrow, but still. Let's see. Although now I can feel the Olive Garden from earlier coming back to haunt me. My gut is not appreciating the Olive Garden very much. You know what? Here, I'm gonna leave the music on, but I'm gonna be back in a minute. I gotta quell the storm, if you know what I mean. So give me one moment to... I'll be back in a minute or two. Okay, I am back. We'll see how I last, but I was just, fighting for my life back there, so... Let's make sure... Well, I don't know. I can't confirm... I mean, I can't promise anything, but if I die, I die, so... I need to head back here, get more slabs. Oh, that's a creeper on top of my supplies. I don't want that. Can I shoot him with the bow? Okay, that should damn it. No, he can't just be hurt. There we go. I want him dead. What do you mean they're a monster? Oh, yeah, I'd say that's a monster. I want to heal my pickaxe. Let me put that in my offhand. So I get the XP. Alright, come on, friend. Come over here. I need your XP. Get back over here. I know my knockback is a thing, but you get back over here. Okay. Can I sleep now? Yeah, there we go. Okay, just pause my music for a sec. There we go. Okay. Now. Keep that with me. Alright, that should be enough to do a little bit more progress. When other people are online, they usually help you with the build. Not really. I usually like planning my builds. Well, I don't really plan my builds, but I usually do all my builds myself. I let everyone else do their own builds with, their own towns. So, like, for example, Pleb has the town of Arkala, and he built, like, a little palace there. But I mostly leave everyone to their own devices. Let's see, so is that this entire section? No, I need to help a little bit over here. Okay, and so that's that layer. Do I want to go another layer in? Yeah, I do, because I just want to... this thing to not go extremely high. Gray built over 200 builds, and that's not even a good estimate. Yeah, because I've been playing on this server for... it started as a single-player world before I turned it into a realm. It just started as complete single-player. But, actually, one of the good things about the spreadsheets is I have a spreadsheet that keeps track of my, what was it, I have a spreadsheet that keeps track of all the numbers of buildings in the major cities, and some of them don't even have street names, but most of them do. And so, when I pull up that other window, y'all can't see it, but when I pull up the other window, I can pull up the spreadsheet, and I have an address list that names the address number, the street of the building, and the name of the building, and the date the building was completed. And I did that for all of the buildings in most of the major cities, like the core cities. So, for example, I'll pick a random building here in the capital city here. 53 Sky Circle is the location of the Kufmal Municipal Public Baths, and those were finished on the 30th of April 2022. If I go to the next city over, the city of Uxban, I will choose 24 Mahogany Avenue, and that is the site of the Broadhead Hunting Supply Shop, which was finished on April 24th of 2022. Let's go to Prometheus. In that city, let's choose 71 Ravine Alley, and that is the Temple of the Deep Ones, which was finished on July 11th of 2022. So yeah, and I can do that for all the major cities. The thing is, I don't have building numbers for the university yet, because this isn't actually tied to a city right now. I mean, it's right next to the town of Demopan, but that's a small town. It's not a major city. It's just like a NPC village town that's been incorporated into the Empire, and it's connected to the Nether Highway network. but it's not, like, owned by a governor or anything, so. Yeah, let's just say I put a lot of effort into this. And if I count up all the building numbers, well, I'm not going to do that, but because each city has its own numbers. Like, each city has buildings starting at 1 or 0 or something. So just going through this alone, there are almost 200 buildings in the capital city itself. We are up to building 195 in the capital city. And, in Prometheus, actually, no. In Cardio, which is the second most dense city, I think the number is up to 168 in that city. So if I counted them all together for all the major cities, it would probably be at least 500 builds. But most of them are small. Most are small. Some are huge. So they vary in size. Anyways, that's enough of the pause screen. Let me keep going. I just wanted to, I don't know, call it showing off a little. I don't care. If I put effort into this thing, I'm at least gonna acknowledge it, you know? I got skin in the game. I wonder if I should build, like... Oh, I should build, like... I know one of the things I should put. I think inside of the... No. I'm gonna have generic, like, food places inside of the student union. But, I am gonna make a KFP here. I will build a KFP restaurant here, because we do have a separate, Chick-fil-A in our university that's like a freestanding Chick-fil-A, so I want to have something like that. Because we have restaurants in our student union and food court stuff, but we also have, Chick-fil-A that's freestanding. So if we head around here, I really want this to be finished. I may finish this on my own time at some point, but, yeah, the main goal is to just have a lot of meeting rooms as well, that sort of thing. Another weird thing that kind of perplexed me about Minecraft, I guess it's helpful for idle farms, but, like, it's funny that you don't use any hunger if you're not moving at all. Like, if you stand still, your hunger won't go down. And I guess, again, it's vital to make sure, like, farms run, and I don't want them to kneecap that, but it's a neat little weird game mechanic. Anyways, Dina, you said, who was the first one to get a town named on the realm? If I pull up that list, I have another list for all the city names. I think the first one to get a governor... Ooh... Who would that have been? I didn't sort them by date discovered. Or did I? Did I? Because the first one listed... I guess, no, it's the... they're sorted by the day the town itself was discovered, not by the day they were given out to a governor. Because I would say it would either be Pleb, Nerd, or Ocublox. Yeah, it would be one of those three, but I forgot which one got their town first. Probably Nerd. Yeah, it would probably be Nerd, because Nerd's been on the, watching the channel for a long time. I mean, you have too, it's just like, I know I started streaming, I forgot if I started streaming in general before I made this world, because again, it started as a single-player world and not a realm, but I don't know how the entire, like, history of that played out. And it's weird, like, going back to all my old streams, it's so weird seeing me, like, in... God, I think some of that was either freshman or sophomore year without any facial hair. Like, I had no facial hair at all. And, like, I would always wear a hat during the stream. Wait a minute. Sorry. There's all my hats. Wait, give me a second. Y'all may not be able to see it right now. There's all my hats. I have a towering pile of hats. Let me set this headset down. Let me pick a hat. I want to pick a hat. And I used to wear a hat every stream. Ooh, okay, here, how about this one? Since I worked at Universal for a while, I worked a lot during the Universal Mardi Gras. So, I will, for the rest of this stream, I will wear this Universal Mardi Gras hat I got very cheap in the employee discount store. Because I used to wear... There was one time I tried to wear like 5 hats at once during the stream, and I don't think that worked out very well. But yeah, I would always wear a hat. Or at least... And I was limited by whatever hat could fit underneath my headphones. Because I've had these headphones since... These are very cheap ones, but I've had them since I first built my PC back in 2017, I want to think? I think so. So, it's been a long time. Okay, so... I have torches now. It's kind of getting repetitive with the roof. So, what I'm thinking right now is I'm going to put a pause on construction right now, just so I can do something else for the sake of variety in the stream. I'm going to put a pause on this construction project. And instead, I want to do something different. So let's think. What else do I want to do that could be somewhat beneficial in the stream? How about I get a bunch of gold? Let's see how much gold... One thing I do if I just don't know what to do in the server is I'll go into the nether... Oh yeah, I forgot about you. Let me just patch you on the way out. I could also go to sleep too. And I need to grab my... Oh, I almost left my shulker box and my chest here. There's the shulker, and there is this chest. Actually, I'll go sort out my inventory. We'll go back to the capital city, and on the way we'll kill a bunch of pigmen for gold. So, let's see. Do I need anything else? I'll leave all this stuff here. I guess I'll take... Nah. Anything I won't need? Guess we'll just take that back. How about... Oh yeah, and I need to obviously fill in that gap. Oh yeah, I also need to cook this stuff, so... Oh yeah, and I can use bamboo as a fuel, can't I? I will cook 2 pieces of stone, because I need that to fill in the gap from before. Do you think it would be nice if I covered the rest of the roof with glass? Maybe. I think I may go a few more layers, because I kind of want the glass dome to be mostly over this section right here. Like this rotunda, because I'm going to extend this up the other floors, because that's going to be a floor, and there's going to be a floor above that. So I'll have like a rotunda. Wait a minute. Oh, this is kind of embarrassing. I just realized this rotunda will be bigger than the one in the Capitol building. Imagine your university trumps the size of the rotunda of the entire nation's Capitol building. That's kind of funny. But right now, I'm gonna make slabs. I will use one of them, and to replace the pothole outside. Because unlike the state of Florida, this empire actually fills in its plot hole. That's a Freudian slip right there. Fills in its potholes, not plot holes. Oh, Lord. Okay, so I'm going to head to the nether portal, and I'm going to sort my inventory back in the capital city. I forgot to get the minecart. Actually, no, screw that. I'll just leave the minecart there. I don't care. I will take some of the other stuff. So I'll go back here, take all of these valuable resources, and bring them with me. And we will take the nether highway back to our home. Although there are a lot of... You know, another thing I need is I do need more nether quartz. I used a lot of it in a hidden construction project that I'm not going to spoil right now. I may start like a live stream where, just without saying anything, I'll reveal it. Like, I just won't say a word, I'll just walk through this project that I've been building secretly. and I'll play the right atmospheric music to give it a spooky vibe, because I built something, well, not spooky, but, I don't know, I can't say too much without spoiling it. I don't want to spoil it yet, because that build has been around for over, most of a year and hasn't been discovered yet, so, thankfully. I did kind of reveal the Palace of the Earth Spirits, which was a different build, but that had a Nether Highway connection. This place does not. Well, at least not directly, if that's a hint for anything. How do I get ideas on what to build? A lot of it is photos I take in real life. For example, when I was on a family trip to Macon, Georgia, I took a picture of the Catholic church there that was built out of bricks, and that was inspiration for the cathedral I built in the city of Uxban. Or, like, for example, the build we were just working on, that's student union was based off of the student union in my college. Or, the Capitol building was loosely based on a mix of the US Capitol building, but also has, like, 2 Mesoamerican pyramids on the side. So, again, I like to either combine influences or take real-life photos, or, for example, I'm approaching on the Nether Highway the entrance to Prometheus, and the facade of that was based off of, like, you know, standard Egyptian temple gates, you know? So I have obelisks, and there's that sort of temple gateway, you know, you see a lot. That sort of construction style. So a lot of it's photos, basically. But right now, I want to attack some of you, because I want gold, baby. Gold, give me the gold. I love gold. However, that pronunciation from the Austin Powers movie. What was it? Goldfinger or whatever. Gold member. So how much gold did that little group of piglins give me? Only 14 nuggets. Not much. I would have preferred an ingot, but oh well. Do I have regrets? Welcome, China. The entire nation of China is now watching my stream. Yes, China, I do have regrets. One of my regrets, I would say, is not listening to the voices that whisper inside my head sooner. They call to me. Another question is for when you said spooky, would you be interested in playing horror games? Not really. I have never really been a horror game person. So, I don't know. It's just not really been my thing. Oh yeah, I forgot about my automated... I set up one of these automated mining facilities. I mean, not mining, sorry, smelting. What do I want to smelt? Because I need a decent amount... No, the problem with this is I need a large amount. That's for, like, bulk smelting, because I don't want to waste fuel. So, I'll save that for when I have a bunch of ore. In the meantime, let's just sort out all this BS in our inventory. If you can't tell, this is the Imperial Treasury. This is also where we named the dog from last stream. Itiri Demetrius Timmy James III. So, yeah, that was a fun stream last night, even with all the lag. Let's see. I almost put the black wool in with the obsidian. Honest mistake. Oh yeah, I know this song. Tonight Stars an Easygoing Egoist. I like that song too. Alright, so I can just put this gold in here for now. I don't care about refining it yet. I have all of this from the Iron Golem farm, plus more up in the Iron Golem farm itself. I'll go ahead and condense some of the redstone into blocks. Same with this. Put all of this in here. Yeah, just sorting inventory is the main thing. It's a constant of life. But, you know, I may actually try to make those shulker boxes I was talking about earlier. That could be a helpful thing to do. Where do I put my... There it is. Okay, so there's that. I actually... Some of these furnaces, I have the right fuel to smelt down these swords. I lined the floor of the treasury with furnaces for this exact purpose. A lot of it's just trying to remember what I put in each chest. So I used to have a lot more quartz than this, but I mined most of it locally for the use of that secret project I mentioned earlier. Yeah, I wouldn't call the project spooky, I would call it ambient, if that gives any hints. So, but that may be another stream in the near future where I just silently begin the stream by showing that. And I almost, like, at one point I didn't want to use all my nether quartz, so I started using diorite instead, if that also gives any hints. But, yeah, chicken, oh no. The dog 3 people named, yeah. Will you make H-Mart? Is that one of those lead-ins to a jokes? Is that one of those lead-ins to a joke where I ask, what is that? And then you make a joke, like a Ligma Balls thing? Because that sounds like a setup to one of those. The closest thing I would think of normally is an H.H. Gregg, if y'all remember the... People made, like, YTPs out of the H.H. Gregg commercials. I hate... Okay, I have too many eggs now. I hate having to have these around. Let me just toss them. Wait, no, I don't want the actual chickens around here. No, no, get back here. Get back here. I don't want you all wandering in the treasury. You don't have clearance. Oh, I gotta surgically do this. Wait. Y'all don't have clearance here. This is a security hazard. Where's the third one? No survivors. Remember, no chicken. No Russian. Come on. There we go. Okay. Eggs are taken care of. I don't need them. Where did I keep the seeds? Oh yeah, I have a wheat chest. Yeah, enjoy the sound of me opening chests. You're gonna be hearing that for a while. Me trying to remember where all my crap is. Those are the chicken. H-Mart is an American supermarket chain of Asian supermarkets operated by the I can't pronounce that group located in Lyndhurstburg in New Jersey. Oh. Okay, well I didn't know that. Interesting. I know H.H. Gregg, but I don't know that. Funny thing is, there's also a car rental agency called H. Gregg, so it's one letter removed, and I don't know which company came first. Chicken or the egg? Well, it doesn't matter, because I just slaughtered both the chickens and the eggs right now, so I guess it doesn't matter either way. Where did I keep those leads? I know I had a chest where I kept the leads. There they are. They're a valuable commodity. Alright, let me skip to the next song. This one is on a loop. Now I need to actually bring out my shulker box. Yeah, that's a lot of material. Let me condense all of this coal. We are gonna power so many steam engines with this. Alright. Oh yeah, this is the Prism Rivers theme. I remember this one. That's a sad story, the Prism River sisters. Them having one sister sacrifice herself and make a bunch of poltergeists of her own sister. If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. Anyways. Alright, so now we have cobblestone in this one. I could condense all the raw iron. Condense the raw gold as well. There's that. The raw blocks of iron look like beans when you place them. I know I'm not the first person to point this out, but they do. I'm gonna put the rest of this crap away. Where'd I put my gold? There it is. I'd say that's a decent amount of gold so far in the treasury. Not too bad. Not enough to make a building out of. I should use amethyst in a building, but I don't know what. It's like kind of hard to use as a building material. It looks too fancy, you know? Not really sure what to build. I mean, maybe you can make a statue out of it, but it would be a weird purple-looking statue. I can make, I don't know, the purple guy from FNAF or something. I don't know. Mikey Orple. Speaking of which, that FNAF movie's coming out soon. Or in October. Are y'all gonna see it? Because I know I am. I really, the only thing I saw was that leaked part of production where it was like some guy beating the crap out of someone in a mall, and that looked funny. So, I think this will be a funny movie. No, it's going to be the Fazbear sweep. It's gonna make a Faz billion dollars. Here, I'll just keep filling all this stuff. I swear we're almost done with this section. This is just some housekeeping. Another thing that inspired me to make some builds is I may incorporate into the city of Cartio. I may build if you've ever been to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter at Universal Orlando, I like the way that Diagon Alley is built, with like the way the buildings are like haphazard and look strange, and I kind of want to like, sadly you can't really make something too similar to that in Minecraft because, you know, the way the blocks work, but I don't know, it does look cool. Oh shoot, Dina. Oh, well thank you. Thank you for the donation. Holy crap. That's really cool. Thank you so much. That actually covers the realm. That covers the realm this month. Thank you so much. That's a big dub. Okay, wow. Hell yeah. You know what I said about letting people onto the server as governors? That may be fast-tracked a little bit. I mean, call it corruption or nepotism, but, well, not nepotism, but call it corruption or something, but, let's just say I'm starting to think that this could be, we could have a new governor soon, is what I'm trying to say. So, but yeah, thank you so much. If you wanted to, theoretically, in the near future or something, the only reason that I have, like, the whole thing to where they need to be watching the stream for a good amount of time, or streams for a while, is so I form enough trust with someone to where they won't grief everything, because this is all trust-based. I don't want to use any plugins. I don't want to use any, like, plots or claims of land. I want this to be vanilla. So if I trust someone enough, I'll make them a governor, if they want to be one. So, theoretically, is all I'm saying. Did I put all my food away? I think I have food over here. But yeah, thank you so much for the donation. That is really cool of you. You were very, very chill, I would say. Oh, I should jump into a bed. Oh yeah, here's that hot spring. This is one of the earliest builds I built in the city. I actually looked that up. It like looks like a towel rack, but you use like put out campfires, but then I realized that's too dumb and expensive and I don't want to build that anymore, so. So yeah, again, like, this is one of those buildings I was talking about that are numbered, and every building in the city is numbered, but most of them are small residential houses like this that just support the population. And like I mentioned with that rotunda earlier in the capital city, this was the old Capitol building. And in it, there is the old Senate chamber. So this may actually just turn into a museum. This was the old Senate chamber, and we outgrew it, because, like, every city had one seat, and we ran out of room, as you can see. So, we had to build another Capitol building, instead of just expanding it. And this is the Court of the Crimson King, which is just the throne room, but someone put a little CBT chamber on top of it, so you can have a CBT throne. And this is also where I induct new governors. Every time I've inducted a new governor, I've held a ceremony in this room where I give them a starter chest. Like, I have a starter chest of stuff I would give them. And then I would have a suspicious stew that I would find on a shipwreck. every suspicious stew would go in here, and as a part of their ritual to initiate a new governor, I will throw them a suspicious stew and they have to drink it, and that will be like their indoctrination. I guess that's a bad word to use, but their indoctrination into the server as a governor, so. Yeah. Who knows, we may be doing another one of those ceremonies soon. I would need to prepare another starter kit. That's easy. Oh, I never actually got rid of this old materials chest. This is actually the base of operations for when I was constructing this, this building. I actually kind of forgot about that chest halfway through and just brought in the rest of materials from the treasury itself, but, yeah. Okay, now that I'm looking at it, this rotunda will be bigger than the one in the university, but, I don't know, it's kind of close, so. And at least this one has, like, floor underneath, so. And, like, offices and things like that. You made some good Gatorade. What do you mean you made good Gatorade? What? Like, with a mix or something? I never actually drink much Gatorade in the first place, but, like, it's even rarer that I would use a mix. In fact, I rarely use mixes in general. The closest thing, I ended up buying some Jell-O mix, and recently, and I'm gonna try making Jell-O shots, because I had them at a party recently, and I had tried them for the first time. It's weird that me and my roommates just never made them during college for some reason, but the thought never crossed our minds. But I kind of want to make some myself, so I'm gonna try to make some at some point. What I'm gonna do right now, though, is I want to check up and see how Arcala is doing. But also, Pleb, if you want, the realm is back up now. Like, the realm is hosted, the realm is up, I uploaded the world, I am streaming on the realm right now, and the realm is live once again, if you want. But what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna head to Arcala, and I want to see the progress that's been done there. Oh yeah, I forgot I could actually enter the Nether Temple through the subway system. Let me go over here. There's then up... That's the subway station, and then let's head up here. Have my water elevator. I should make more of those. I don't know why I haven't made some of those in other builds. The good thing is this building does give a great view of some of the city from the top of the building right here. Only problem is I get frame drops looking at this thing, and it's even worse with shaders. That's why shaders are off right now. When shaders are on, I cannot look at this building without the frame rate tanking so much because I have the map. I have the map of the server on those map item frames inside there. So, ouch. But, yeah, that's the reason. And I know I mentioned earlier about how I was going to try to make another university later. I'm going to try to build a university inside that building, or at least most of it, because that top floor of that pyramid right there is the home of the Department of Civil Education for the Empire. That's their offices, and I want the rest of this building to be the main building of another university in the city, so... And if any of you play Empire at War, the Star Wars game, there's a mod for it called Thrawn's Revenge. And the top of that building, in fact, the entire building itself, that pyramid, is designed to look like the superstructure of the TAG battlecruiser, which is one of the Imperial faction ships from Thrawn's Revenge in Empire at War. But yeah, anyways. So let's go over to Arcala. In Minecraft. Like, okay, now you're even more confusing. So I think Arcala is this way. Have I made a prison? 2 of them. There is one small one in the capital city which isn't that impressive, but there's another one I can show you actually as we're heading this way, on the way to Arcala. There's a smaller municipal prison. I kind of need to make a bigger one at one point, but the city of Carhio has the biggest one. In fact, I may make it... Well, I was about to say I should have made a nether prison, but I remember... Oh yeah, you can't actually have beds and sleep in the nether, so oops. That would... You know, having exploding beds in a prison would cause a prison break pretty easily, you would think. So, I will stop in Carhio, because that is where the largest prison in the Empire is so far. That is the prison. It's hard to see, but let's head inside here. This is the Carhio Municipal Prison. This is the reception and office space. But then you head to processing over here. We have processing here. This is the inmate processing room, like a holding cell. You have the prisoner intake and shower room where they hose you down. You have the entrance to the reception building, and I think it has a staircase upwards. And then you get to some of the cells themselves. They're very basic. This is a tiny and cramped building, so I had to fit all of these into the layout of the building. We have a little break room, very compact. I build very small, as you can tell. I have very condensed builds. I have like a little canteen right here. I can go upstairs again, and that leads to a yard. Or an excuse for a yard. Again, Endermen keep leaving crap in here, and I don't like it. We have another floor of cells. These are individual cells, can be solitary, things like that. And then outside, we have the yard, or the excuse for the yard. So, this is where the prisoners can get some sunlight for now, until buildings get built on top of the yard, and then it'll just be inside again. So, yeah. So anyways, that's the prison here. Oh, and another thing I haven't shown off for the new viewers, if you haven't seen this, Dina, the first major building in the city of Cargio, again, this city is just stacked one building on top of each other, but the earliest major building was the Shremple, which is literally just the Shrek Temple. I made a pyramid, and I built something inside of it. So this is the Shremple, and in the lore, in the lore of this city, the reason why all the buildings are stacked is because the priests of the Shremple blessed a specific plot of land, and all the buildings that are built on that specific plot of land are blessed by the Shrek god, and they are bound to do better profits in business. So this became a business center of the empire of commerce and industry, and everyone wanted to build on the same plot of land, but that same plot of land kept going up and up and up, so everyone kept building up and up and up, and that's why you see buildings stacked one upon each other inside the city itself, but outside of the city it's just desert. So, if we head to the Shremple itself, also ignore that, that's a military in the fort, that's a military fort in the background called, Fort Ruffs, but that's not part of the city. Funny thing, though, is this city is based on the real-life Kowloon walled city that existed in, like, a lawless region near, Hong Kong, and it was actually based on an old military fort, so that's just sheer coincidence. But anyways, this is the Shremple, and inside of it is a recreation of Shrek Swamp. Yeah, so I just literally, and the metro system cuts through it as well. But yeah, and this is one of the priests here at the temple, or the Shremple, and you can go inside, and this is the place to leave offerings to Shrek. So as you can see, many pilgrims have came here and left their offerings to Shrek. In fact, we shall leave an offering as well. He doesn't deserve dirt and sand, but I will give him a loaf of freshly baked bread. So, yeah, we leave various sacrifices for Shrek to keep him happy. Oh, let me look at chat. I like crowded places because then less room to cover up. Yeah, it's easier to build. Pleb says, my stuff just crashed. You got 5 gigs of storage. Oh, wait, shoot, like your PC or something? Or your phone? Or what crashed? That sucks. You deleted something? Oh, welcome to the stream. Okay. Here, actually, now that we've shown the Shremple off, let's head to Arkala and meet him in Arkala. I want to show off to the stream, and for posterity, since this is being recorded for DVR, I want to show the progress he's made, because he has a decent little palace for his home that he's been building. So, let's show off and head to Arkala. We are about an hour 46 into the stream. It's about 11:40 or so. I'm probably going to wrap the stream up in the next half hour or so, but I want to at least do this before I end the stream. But the thing is, if I can, I will try to stream tomorrow night. That way, I can stream later into the night, and I won't have to get up early. Oh, not you again. And he broke a torch, jerk. Good thing I have extras. Yeah, this nether highway is not the most secure thing in the world, but, I mean, it works for my purposes. Why are these signs blank? I had a problem where signs kept going blank in the past. It was a huge issue, and it fixed itself after an update, but I had to, like, manually replace a bunch of signs, and it sucked. So, I think Arkala... was it this way? No, it was this way. It was this way. Also, I saw Arcala left. I don't know if that's like a server issue or something, or if you... Or a skill issue. I don't know. I mean, not Arcala, but Pleb. I'm getting my words mixed up again. Oh! Yo! Yo, we found a new Terramorphous! Yo! Wait, screenshot. Wait. Screenshot. Yeah, baby! Oh my god. This hasn't happened for a long time. The thing is, the last time I tried to preserve this, it despawned. Shoot. Because I made a glass cage at the beginning of the Nether Highway where I tracked one of these, but, like, it despawned, and I don't have a name tag with me. Well, we'll just leave him there. Leave him to his natural habitat. That's very interesting. So yeah, we saw another chicken jockey. Wait, don't go in yet? Don't go in yet? Well, wait, what are you trying to do? I don't want to wait too long. I gotta end the stream relatively soon. I guess in the meantime, I'll keep staring at this dude. One of the things that helped in making sure the Nether Highway was pretty good was, I tried to make sure that I reused and sped up the progress where I could, so I would just, block off. I would use various parts of, Nether fortresses, like this, and I would incorporate them into the highway, and I would just, I would end up blocking off other sections. Okay, now we're going in. So yeah, that helped speed up progress of the construction of the Nether Highway, so... Of course, it does lead to some other problems with mob spawning, but usually if I light the area up enough, it prevents most of it. Oh, yeah, Nerd placed that sign. Nerd placed the sign that was there before. I think he put lava behind it or something. Let's see, Arcala is right over here. Let's head up there. But yeah, next stream, hopefully when I'm able to stream tomorrow night, I'll stream for longer. Oh, there you are. And I will, be able to drink. Nether Highway Tax. 8 iron ingot. Really? Did you mean to disconnect? He just disappeared. Shoot. Do I have iron on me? I have bread. I can pay in bread. Wait, is that sand? Oh, it's sandstone. What? Wait, why the trap doors? Why would you need trap doors for a barrier if you already have sandstone? I have bread. What do I have in my ender chest? I don't have anything. I have, shears. Tax evasion. Yeah, I could. But, you know... Is that what he was waiting for? Or in the words of Squidward, is that what he calls it? 15 bread works. Alright, well, I'll just throw it at the base of the barricade and go around it. Here. 15 bread. There. Now I'm gonna go around this barricade. I threw the bread right at the entrance of the barricade. There you go. That's my tax evasion. Well, lack of tax evasion. And this is the quick little portal building. I see he's used the chest in it. I'm not gonna take anything, though. So yeah, now we are in Arcala, and there are a lot of monsters here. Oh, I see he's made some more work on the palace since I last saw it. I mean, I haven't been around here in a little while, though. See, there's a boat in here. That's interesting. I see he's fought a lot of, what an impressive Capitol building. Very efficient. But I see he's fought a lot of pillagers. Definitely not an illegal factory. Ooh, what's in the illegal factory? Ooh, what's in here? Oh, that's a fancy little rest house thing. I like the furnaces in the floor, that's good. I'm not taking anything, I promise. He has a storage area. Look at his stuff. Again, I'm not gonna take it, but... And he's got another warp farm, that's pretty cool. Put it inside the chest. Hey, well, no, look, I'm not taking anything, I'm just a tourist. I am a tourist, you see. Yeah, I'll work on getting more villagers over here, or at least helping get more villagers over here to repopulate. Pleb, you may want to consider adding some more houses to where you could, like, get them to breed faster once we have a few in here, and that way you could increase the population of a bit. Because for now, you do have the Capitol building, the palace, which is pretty impressive, I will say. But you do need a population to support it. Yeah, Governor's building. That's your Gatorade. Oh, your Gatorade you were talking about. That's funny. I like the barrels as decoration. That's cool. Wait, you got Prismarine? Oh, you went to an ocean monument? Wait. When did you get to an ocean monument? That's impressive. I didn't know you went to one. Is that's Prismarine, right? Huh. Also, I appreciate the effort that went into getting all this clay. I'm assuming this is terracotta. What? A pile is null contact Grothgar. Oh, did Dick donate a bunch of diamonds or something? That's cool. I see you got glazed terracotta. All your building materials. I like the balcony here. This is some very impressive construction. I like the construction style you went for. Milk jar. You said you had an iron farm? I do have an XP farm. It's just located in underneath a different city. I do have an XP farm, but I don't have need for XP. Like, I just get so much naturally, and I already maxed out all of my enchantments, so... And it's there for anyone else to use if they want it. But yeah, I really do like the layout of this palace. Yeah, I was asking you where they were. They were a pain in the ass, though. I mean, it looks nice. I like that you went out of your way to get that material. It does look cool. I built the town of Roki Rondo right next to, a ocean monument so that could be its, major export. I built that town from the ground up. There wasn't even a village there. But yeah, so I like the palace. It's very beautiful. Look, you have these campfires that are unlit, and then you have the decorations and the flowers next to them. You have all these custom banners that drape over each other. You have a water with a spigot and stuff like that. This is very all of this fancy detail on the balcony work. And the armor stands here. Like, again, this is some good detail work. I really do like this. This is some great detail work, so. And I see you have the tree farm for all your different wood that you needed for all your construction. Yeah, this is probably one of the more detailed builds on the server. I will give it that much. You got a fish shop here that sells dandelions. You're not the Netherlands. Quit selling flowers. I would say no one's Dutch, but I can't assume anything. I mean, I don't know. Have you ever seen a Dutch person in real life? Wait, what's this? Fishing fee 4 iron. Well, I don't have a fishing rod with me. And I see this is the entrance. This building is always the entrance to the underground tunnels that, that Dick made. I'm not gonna go down there, but that is a series of underground tunnels that goes on for miles and miles, and it connects a lot of the cities. He built it because he thought the Nether Highway was a little too dangerous. And I will admit, yes, you can get attacked on the Nether Highway, but... I mean, that's just a no-balls sort of thing. You gotta get used to it. You gotta have some chest hair if you want to use the Nether Highway, you know? And I'll show off the gravestone here. Show the mob skeleton farm? It's like, you don't know that even existed? Oh yeah, he built those. He built those in a lot of cities. Not every city, but he built them in a lot. Oh yeah, also this is the gravesite of Boneless, the skeleton horse. I don't know if I took a photo of it before, but, another thing, pleb, I don't know if you want me to, or if you want to. I can make a wiki article for your town if you want. I mean, it'll take me a while, but, like, if you want, I'll make a wiki article. I did put the link to the wiki in the stream description. I see you have your, fast, furnaces right there. Install a stairway, payments in the temple. Or call a skeleton farm. Ah, that's the skeleton farm. Feel free to take anything from the chest. So is it an automatic one? Wait a minute. Wait, is this an automatic one? Oh, semi-automatic. You gotta make sure you don't get targeted from underneath, though. actually. I could... You know, I may actually use this for, my shovel. I need to... If I were you, I would maybe add another slab here to where you just have this part open, because if the skeletons, like, if you're too close like this, they can target you from the bottom. But still, it's a fully functional farm, so that's cool. Alright, I think that's enough for now. You can go under. Safe. Wait, under? Is there, like, a access tunnel or something? What do you mean, under? Wait, let me go like this. No, I can get shot. I can very much get shot. You baited me. You got me. Am I a pin I am one arrow starting of a pin cushion. Never mind. Yeah. Okay, another thing, though. That level of detail reminds me, I want to go visit another city, too, because I want... There's another core city which I think needs more, touching up and needs more buildings in it. But to get to that, we'll have to go to a slightly different section of the Nether Highway. That bread's floating. Here, I'll go back real quick and I'll put the bread in a chest, in that one chest that's near the portal entrance. Okay. There's your bread tags. So now I need to go to Fort Jennings, which is named after former United States Senator William Jennings Bryan. But there's also another reason for that name, because the city's technically named after a fictional ship that I made, and that fictional ship is named after former U.S. Senator William Jennings Bryan from the 1800s. Long story. Something cross of gold. So to get to Fort Jennings, we'll have to go around. And again, I've told this story before, but I actually lost this city. Like, this was a lost city for a while. I just forgot the coordinates. And I ended up searching past it. Like, I started my search for it past the coordinate direction of where it was. So it took me way too long to find it. So at first, this town was named Shangri-La, because, you know, it was like a lost mythical city. So yeah, this is the city of Fort Jennings. It is a completely walled city. Here's a little map of it right here. Oh, get out of the way. Shoo. Shoo! This is a map of the city. It's, relatively compact, but it has a big curtain wall. This is the keep of the city, and, there isn't a governor here. It's Imperial owned, but the Inquisitor Altair does live here. He made his house in one of the, homes here. He's not a governor, he's an Inquisitor, which is kind of like I guess a moderator sort of thing. Wait. And let's head up to the top of the keep. And yeah, you can see more of the city from here. There's the Imperial Baths over there, but, yeah, so the wall surrounds the whole city. There's also a road, and that road leads to the town of Reeves, which is on the other side of that lakeshore. And just in that direction that I'm looking at right now is the city of Prometheus, so... And that little bridge right there is the railroad bridge, because I did end up recently expanding the metro system to Fort Jennings, so it now has a metro connection. Took long enough. But yeah, that's the library there. That's the nether portal room. We have various other shops, restaurants, taverns, that sort of thing. It's based off a sort of, you know, medieval castle style thing. Let me see if I can jump off the edge and land in water. I had like a water thing down here. Oh wait, I used to, but then I tore it out to get that metro station. Should I jump? Yeah, let's jump. Thankfully, the feather falling helps. Let's see. I think you need to start implementing inflation counters instead of just throwing more money to other cities. Wait, what do you mean inflation counters? What? Money is useful? Well, I suggested using copper as a currency, but, like, I mean, most of the time it's just barter anyway. So yeah, as this is the new line, it's the gray line of the metro system, and the other station is East Gate, and then past that, the next station is Reeves. So the metro does go to Reeves as well. I think Reeves is the first non-core city, like the first small town to get a metro connection. Actually, no, I'm wrong. That was Jamestown. So that's the second one to get one. So another thing about this city that makes it unique, it is the home of the corporate offices for the KFP fast food franchise, and it's also home to the very first KFP location. So this is the very first KFP restaurant in the Empire. And so yeah, this is the original KFP, and this is the interior. Has plenty of staff in there. Has its own original menu, although the menu is slightly different in each city, kind of reflecting the local culture a bit. And there's the corporate headquarters right there. It has its own color scheme. It's kind of a small building, but you know, they make do. So yeah, that's the KFP National Headquarters, and then it is conveniently right next to the Thermae Publicae Castelli Jennings, which is just Latin for the public baths. So, and this is the Frigidarium. I actually tried to build this like a Roman bath, like with all the rooms of a Roman bath. So this is like the cold or regular water, and then you have the Auctoritas Lascivitis, which is, I forgot what type of room this was, but I guarantee it was a room they had there. Where's the hot room? The Tepidarium, here it is. This is the Tepidarium. It's heated underneath, as you can see. And I have fires there with trapdoors blocking them. And then outside you have the Sudatorium, which is like a dry bath, kind of like a Turkish bath sort of thing, where it's for drying. And then there's an activity center as well. We have a piscine, which is also a like washing area. We have the Otium Agri, which is like the yard. And we have a volleyball court there, and some outdoor greenery. And this is the hypocostrum, which is like the room they use to heat the baths. So this is the main heating facility for the baths. Yeah, I looked up how a Roman bath works just so I could build this. And you can actually get onto the wall from here as well. In your opinion, what's your favorite restaurant or junk food place? Let me think. Pool is not heated. Never mind. Now it is. But, so, my favorite fast food or regular food place would be, I would say I like Longhorn Steakhouse. That's up there. I can't pick a definite favorite, but I like Longhorn because they have like a really good Parmesan-crusted chicken that's really savory, and I enjoy the taste of that. What other places? Of course, Olive Garden's great, even though, you know, it's not fancy or anything. It's just Olive Garden, but I like it. Also, I'm gonna interrupt that for a sec, but, like, I also, when I was designing this, I was watching a lot of Shadowversity videos about, like, castle design. So, I tried to put, like, a lot of crenellations and things like that. Although, I don't know, I don't think I put any, machicolations on the wall either, sadly, but, I think there are machicolations in, one of the walls in the capital city. But I named all the towers of the, city after, like, you know, military designation, like Alpha, Beta, Charlie, Delta, that sort of thing. Ow, I landed in a thicket. But now I can actually collect berries. I haven't actually actually collected berries in a while. Mainly because, like, villagers tend to, like, walk into them like idiots and hurt themselves. So I don't plant them very often, but oh well. What about the SeaWorld food? They have a, like, seafood festival going on. But the thing is, they don't have it every day. They only have it certain days. And I wanted to try it when I was working at Universal, but they only had it the days I was working. So that was dumb. I'm hoping it's still going on when I start working, because I would like to try that food sometime. Because I'm going to be working at SeaWorld starting tomorrow, and I'll do more training after that. But, like, I was hoping that some of that would be something I could try. But, from the food I've had there, it's the same as, like, Busch Garden style food, but that food's okay. It's not bad. I'd say it's better than Universal food, though. I just had a bad luck with Universal food. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I remember. This is a Iron Horse Tavern and Inn. You know, an Iron Horse is a slang term for a railroad locomotive, but, I tried to make it look like a standard medieval building, and it does have a functioning inn with 4 rooms. And again, I build very compact, as you can see, so. But again, most of the buildings in most of the cities are, in fact, you know, just houses, or, like, restaurants. And this was the public library here, where I just made a nice looking public library, and I really do. That's why I like building with wool, because if you look at this, like, look at how the wool and wood complement each other to where it kind of makes it looks like that thatch and beam construction that you see in like Tudor area or Tudor style England, that sort of time frame. But I really like the way that turned out. Oh, my music paused. There we go. But yeah, I also tried to build like random like firms, like businesses as well. Like this is a architecture guild. And I tried to like just make various styles of rooms and things like that, so. And corporations and things. I forgot how many iron golems are in this city. Funny enough, there aren't many iron golems in the capital city because they're either under the water, like they fell underwater and just stay there, or they're actively sacrificed to the gods to get the iron farm going, so. But yeah, I also made the gatehouses here actually functional gatehouses too. But yeah. And then this is the outside of the wall. Pretty simple. Anyways. And again, all the streets are named. This is one of those other stations I was talking about. Where does it head? It heads... Oh, Far Cargio. So I could take this metro station back to Cargio. And the funny thing is, I think both of these lines head to the same destination, which is kind of... Actually, no, this one never actually got built. So I was debating extending it, so this one... Actually, I may just say end of line right now. End of line. Alright, there we go. Reminds me, Dick, you said you basically decided Grothgar should be as friendly as it can be to golems, and then kind of forget to build them before all my villagers died. Oh no. Again, if any of y'all need help, like, regaining a villager population, I can help try to get villagers back, so. Usually I just end up doing the boat method. Thankfully, the Sea of Kufmal, which surrounds most of the main coastal cities in the center of the map, makes that process a little bit easier. And your city's a coastal city, so if you need more villagers, I can ship some over. Come on. My scroll wheel! Wait, my scroll wheel stopped working. If you can hear that, I'm using my scroll wheel, and it just stopped working. What? That's dumb. This mouse has been on the fritz for a long time. Whatever. Okay, so what time is it? Oh, okay, it is midnight, and I do have to get up early tomorrow. And my scroll wheel is half broken, so I think I'm at a good stopping point tonight. So I want to stream tomorrow as well. And now that the actual realm is back up, y'all are free to build whatever you all want. So, or whoever is, like, you know, whitelisted, so it's back up. And, in this case, I want to probably log off here for the night. So, let me head to ending soon. But yeah, I don't know if Spence is still live. I did set up a redirect. I don't know if that redirect is working still or not, because I think he ended his stream, but oh well. Yeah, so I want to thank him for that raid earlier. That was really cool of him yesterday. And, I'm gonna sign off here. So, for those of y'all who joined, y'all have a great night. I will try to stream tomorrow, if I can, after my orientation. But, yeah, and I think things are going great. Again, thank you again, Dina, for the donation. That was very nice of you. So, I hope you all have a great night, and I will see you all next time.